Hello and welcome back to NeoEnglish, the podcast where we help you learn real, practical English by talking about current news and events.
That's right. We're here to help you understand the world in English. Today's story is about someone in Hollywood, Scott Rudin, who is planning to return to Broadway after serious problems in the past.
It's a chance to learn useful vocabulary and different ways to talk about serious topics like apologies, bad behavior at work, and making a comeback. So, let's jump in.
Okay, first, who is Scott Rudin? He's a very famous movie and theater producer. A producer is the person who helps pay for, organize, and manage films or shows. They don't act, but without them, the show wouldn't happen.
Exactly. Scott Rudin worked on many big movies and Broadway shows. You may have heard of The Social Network or No Country for Old Men. Those were produced by him.
But in 2021, people who worked with him said he treated them badly. They said he shouted at them, threw things, and made the workplace a stressful and scary place.
That kind of behavior is called workplace abuse. It's when a boss or coworker says or does things that hurt, scare, or make others feel bad at work, like yelling at someone every day or calling them names.
Yes, and because of that, Scott Rudin left the industry in 2021. That means he stopped working for some time. In English, we say he stepped back. To step back means to stop doing something for a while.
2 examples. If you feel very tired, you can step back from your job for a few days. Or if you're in an argument, you can step back to calm down.
Now, in 2024, he wants to return to Broadway. He told the New York Times it was bad behavior, and he says, "I own it." What does that mean?
Great question. I own it means I take responsibility, or I admit it was my fault. It's a short way of saying, yes, I did that, and I'm not hiding it.
That can be a good thing. When someone apologizes and says, "I own it," they're trying to be honest. We also say they're being accountable. That means they're accepting what they did and trying to make it better.
For example, if I broke your phone and I say, I'm really sorry, it was my fault, I'll fix it. That's taking accountability. Or if you're late to work and say, it was me, I slept in and I'm sorry, you are owning your mistake.
But not everyone is happy about his return. Some actors and people in the theater world say it's too soon. They think he has not done enough to change or apologize to the people he hurt.
So, this story helps us learn how people talk about big problems, returning to work, and change. The word for returning after trouble is comeback.
Yes, like, the singer made a big comeback after 10 years of silence. Or, she had a bad accident, but now she's healthy and making a comeback at work.
Maybe Rudin will change, maybe not. But the language in this story is good to understand business, apologies, and public image.
Let's go over today's vocabulary.
First, producer, a person who plans and manages movies or theater shows.
Workplace abuse. Behavior that is hurtful at work, like shouting or threats.
Step back, to stop doing something for a while.
I own it. To take responsibility for something bad you did.
Accountable, being responsible and not hiding your actions.
And comeback. Returning to success after a problem.
Now, let me tell the whole story one more time in simple English. In 2021, a Hollywood and Broadway producer named Scott Rudin stopped working. People said he was mean and hurtful at work. They said he yelled, broke things, and made people feel afraid. This is called workplace abuse. He stepped back, took a break from work. Now, in 2024, he wants to return to Broadway. He says his past behavior was bad, and he owns it, meaning he admits it and takes responsibility. But some people think he should not come back yet.
It's a difficult topic, but we hope it helps you learn how to talk about serious things in English.
Yes, from workplace problems to comebacks, this is real-world English. It helps you talk about news and understand different views.
If you found this episode useful, you can share it with your friends who are also learning English.
And we'll be back next time with another real news story, explained in simple and useful English.
Thanks for listening to NeoEnglish. Keep learning, keep practicing, and we'll see you next time.